Okay, so I just got the Soundcore by Anchor Motion X500 portable speaker here. This thing has spatial audio, 40 watts of room-filling sound, also 12 hours of playtime with the built-in battery, and it's rated IPX7, so you can get it a little bit wet. But this thing is all about giving you really good audio while you can be portable and stuff. And a shout out to Soundcore for sending this speaker over and sponsoring this video. So let's go ahead and get inside of this box. And now let's get this thing unwrapped here, get it nice and undressed. And we can lift the cover off. Now we can lift this, and it looks like, yeah, this opens all the way up like this. The speaker kind of pops out like so. So let's take this out, and I think the only thing here is going to be a USB-C cable, so you can recharge this bad boy. And yes, I am right. Now let's get the speaker fully unwrapped here. And voila. And I can already tell you that I'm pretty impressed with just how lightweight this thing is. It only weighs 3.59 pounds, so very lightweight. It's not going to add too many pounds to your bag or something if you are carrying it, but yeah, it's pretty nice. And I'm liking the Soundcore logo here on the front here. It definitely makes it a little bit nicer than it just being plain black. But this comes in 3 different colors, so I have the black color here, but it also comes in pink and purple. Now the handle is pretty nice. It does have some grooves here underneath the bottom here, so when you are holding it, your fingers have a little bit of a placement there, so that is nice. And on the bottom we do have some rubber here to help keep this thing from sliding around when you do have it sitting down. And then on the back we do have the USB-C port that's hiding behind this little rubber flap here, so when you aren't charging it, you want to have this covered down because this will help with the water resistance and stuff. But anyway, USB-C port right there. And then on the top we do have some touch sensitive buttons, so you have the power button, Bluetooth button, the spatial audio button, and then the volume controls and the playback controls. And let me go ahead and turn this on for the first time, and these should light up like so. And oh, we also have this little, I love that sound. Anyway, we also have this little ambient light here at the top here. So I think this is kind of new as far as what I've seen. I haven't used a speaker from Soundcore that has this, so that's pretty cool. And I should be showing you some clips of this at night so you can better see this. But yeah, this thing looks so cool just initially here. And we do have the Bluetooth button that is flashing there, so I can go ahead and pair this with my phone, which I'm going to do now. All right, so the speaker is in pairing mode. I'm in the Soundcore app. It should pop up here just like so. Now I can tap on that. And then now I should be pretty much ready to get paired. Let me hit that, and boom, there we go. All right, so from here I can adjust the volume level of the speaker. I can also hit the play and pause button there, and then there is a power button up there to turn the speaker on and off. And down here we have the equalizer here. So we have spatial signature, which is going to be kind of the standard sound that Soundcore has with their speakers. Also we have spatial dynamic, and then also we do have bass boost, give you a little bit more oomph into your music. And then also we do have custom here, and I think if we hit this, we will now be able to adjust the custom EQ here. And so from here, we can adjust these sliders up and down to get the sound exactly how we want. This is going to be for all my audiophiles out there who really want that full control. And then also we can hit full band, and then now I can rotate this, and now you can get even more control over this. But I'm just going to be using these Soundcore presets for my use. And then we do have some additional settings here. So you can go here and choose the sound mode. So this does support LDAC for that higher quality audio. So if you want to turn that on, which I am, you can go ahead and do that. And now you can choose whether or not to get the voice prompts from the speaker when you are doing things. And also you can adjust the button brightness from medium to high to low, and you can turn that off if you want to kind of black it out at night. And then also you have auto power off, so you have a few different options there to choose how long it takes for the speaker to turn off. And then of course you can update the firmware, and you can get the user manual. So this app is one of the best apps that I've used for all of Soundcore speakers, but also compared to a lot of other portable speakers. Now let me jump in here real quick and show you this update that happened to the Soundcore app after I recorded this portion of this video. So this update brought some customization to that light at the top of the speaker. So now you can choose a specific color from this rainbow circle. So you can choose a color for each individual preset, and also the custom preset that you do set. And yeah, this will make it a little bit easier for you to just look at the speaker and then now be able to identify which sound preset that you are in. Now it's time for me to use this thing for a little while, take it outside, and just really see how well it performs. Okay, so now for my impressions of this X500. So I've been using it for around like 3 weeks now, and the audio quality sounds real good. So I'm outside right now, so it's a perfect time for me to do a quick little audio test for you. And so this is only at like 50% as far as the volume. Let me turn it up a little bit. I mean, for a speaker of this size, the bass is there. And it sounds so good, so crisp, so clean. Look at this little thing. And I'm still only at around like 80% volume. Let me go maximum.
Now look, it's impossible for me to give you the full experience of how this thing sounds because the audio is going through my microphone to the camera and to this video that you're watching. But look, this is like the 4th or 5th Soundcore speaker that I covered this year so far. And no matter how big or small the speaker is, the sound quality has always been really consistent. But I know when something sounds good, and this thing sounds good, especially for its size. So you do have 3 full range drivers in this thing. So you have 2 on the front, and then you do have an upward firing driver. And this thing will be pumping out 40 watts of sound. And as I mentioned earlier, the bass is there. And this is high fidelity audio. So this is high-res wireless and also high-res certified. And as far as the spatial audio experience, again, you can hit this button at the top to turn that on and off, but I'm always going to keep it on because this can translate basically any stereo sound into spatial audio because Soundcore has their own self-developed spatial audio algorithm that they are working with here. And the purpose of spatial audio is to really make it feel like you're in the room when the artist is playing the music. So this thing isn't going to replace my very high-end surround sound system that I have at home, but it does do a really good job for the size and for what you're working with in a compact design like this to really make sure that audio does give you a good experience, whether you're just listening to some music or using this to actually watch a movie or something if you do have this connected to your phone via Bluetooth. All right, so let's do a range test. So I'm gonna press play here. There we go. And now the speaker is going. I think right now I have it at like 80%, but I'm gonna turn it all the way up to 100%, which is at right now. And so for this test, I'm just wanting to test out how far I can get and still hear the audio, but also I'm testing out the Bluetooth 5.3 range that I can get when it's paired to my phone here, and then also paired with the speaker. And so far, it is still pretty loud, still pretty clear as well. I don't hear any distortion or any type of like, the audio breaking up because of the Bluetooth. So this is kind of a good example of, yes, you can be out in a park like I am right now in Forest Park, St. Louis, and have this music blaring, but especially when you're at like home and maybe you want to have this be the main speaker for a party, don't let the size fool you. It can still be able to pump out a lot of audio, and I can still hear it. Yeah, right here I can hear the connection kind of cutting out a little bit. So that speaker is all the way over there. So we are a pretty good distance away. So the range test for this X500 is good to go. Now, one thing I forgot to mention earlier with the sound quality is that when I use the touch controls here at the top and I press play, the sound doesn't get distorted when you do have it at a very high volume. It still sounds very crisp and clean. And I think this right now is around like 90% volume. And it still sounds so good. Yeah, this thing packs a lot of power, but it's super compact. This is one of those speakers that will be able to fit into your backpack or whatever bag that you might be carrying with you. If you do want to take this to the park somewhere or just travel with it, this will fit easily in a carry-on bag, and it's super, super lightweight. That is one thing that I really do like about this. So as far as like playtime, again, you get around like 12 hours of playtime using the built-in battery, but it's very quick and easy to charge using that USB-C port at the back. But overall, yeah, this X500 is a really good, nice speaker. I'm glad I didn't drop it by tossing it up in the air right now. Now, this has a normal price of $179, but they might be having some type of deal or promotion going on. I can't promise you, but check out the link down below in the description of this video to get the latest price and also to be able to pick up one of these for yourself. Or this is going to be something that would be a good present as well. We're coming up on the holiday season, so make sure you check the speaker out at the link down below. But like always, I do want to thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.